Hey there, RosterWatch Nation. It's your friendly neighborhood Trashman here today to talk about some position battles to watch. Starting with the AFC North in this installment. It's early, but now is the time to make notes on who's getting the action in camps as the NFL season starts to warm up. These are some of the position battles to keep an eye on as things get underway. So to start off, we start with the Baltimore Ravens. So this battle is between the whole receiving core. The question here is who is going to be the Ravens' number one receiver come September? And does it really matter when you have ball hogs, Mark Andrews, and Isaiah Likely as your tight ends? It's been really since Marquise Brown was in a Ravens uniform that we've had a Baltimore receiver do anything of note in fantasy. Though Rashad Bateman did have a promising rookie season that was ultimately derailed by injury, a Lisfranc injury to be more specific. Bateman is back and allegedly healthy, but now he has Odell Beckham and rookie Zay Flowers to contend with for targets. Beckham is also returning from a serious injury at age 30, no less, but he's a special player when healthy and will command significant targets. Flowers was some prognosticators' top receiver in this year's draft and rarely went below fifth in most rookie receiver rankings. Somewhat of a Brown mimic, he has all the tools necessary to be a number one receiver if everything clicks. Don't forget that Demarcus Robinson, who led the Ravens in receiving last year, and Devin Duvernay are still in Ravens uniforms, for now at least. Oh, and the Ravens also signed Nelson Aguilar in March, so there's that. This could all be much ado about nothing as the Ravens have perennially been a run-heavy offense. And I'm not sure how much that changes now, even with a new offensive coordinator at the helm. Todd Monken loved the power running scheme during his stint at Georgia prior to this. So there you have it for Baltimore. Cincinnati is up next. We have another receiver battle, Andre Iosivas versus Charlie Jones versus Tyler Boyd. Perhaps. It's already a given that Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are firmly entrenched as the outside presences in Cincy. But could one of these speedy rookies supplant Tyler Boyd as the slot presence and third receiver for the Bengals this season? Iosivas got lost in the mix at the Senior Bowl, but a sterling senior season at Princeton and a strong combine showing. He had a 9.96 relative athletic score. They make him an intriguing option in fantasy. Jones is old for a rookie, on the other hand. He'll be 25 in October, but he runs a 4.43 40 and has vice-like hands. He can do a lot of damage as an inside presence. Boyd may have fallen out of favor when he failed to step up during Jamar Chase's absence last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of these rookies works his way into his role. Moving on to Cleveland, we have Cedric Tillman versus Donovan Peoples-Jones, another receiver battle. Amari Cooper is top dog in Cleveland, but Tillman is like basically a carbon copy of Donovan Peoples-Jones, just an inch taller, but the same weight, and is coming off a 1,000-yard plus 12 touchdown season at Tennessee, where he averaged 16.9 yards per reception in 2022. DPJ had somewhat of a breakout season last year, but that was with Jacoby Brissett under center. His production flagged when Deshaun Watson took the reins from Brissett. Tillman can usurp the number 2 spot with strong showing in camp. Also, another Cleveland receiver battle. Who would have thought? Elijah Moore versus David Bell. With Deshaun Watson under center, any starting receiving position is worth stabbing at in fantasy, and the slot in Cleveland is no exception. Moore was never able to build a consistent season with Zach Wilson as his quarterback, but he flashed glimpses of brilliance at times as a Jet and has second-round pedigree. Bell was a third-rounder himself, and though he doesn't possess the speed and wiggle of Moore, he brings a toughness to the slot that maybe Moore doesn't. Whoever wins this contest should be a viable PPR contributor. Last but not least, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another receiver battle, Jontae Johnson versus George Pickens versus Allen Robinson. This is an important battle, mainly because I'm not sure Kenny Pickett is able to support more than one receiver consistently at this point in his career. My money is on Pickens, as he's the youngest and most talented of this bunch, posting an 800-yard, 4-touchdown rookie season. Pickens was a bit inconsistent with Pickens was a bit inconsistent with Pickett at the helm in 2022, though. Johnson, on the other hand, had 147 targets in 2022, but was only the 4th receiver in NFL history to put up sub 900 yards on at least that many targets. Not to mention, he didn't score a single touchdown in 2022. Robinson was brought in to help out in the red zone, allegedly, but he hasn't been himself for at least a couple of years now. This whole situation is contingent, though, on Pickett taking a step forward in 2023. So there you have it, some position battles to watch in the AFC North. I'll be including some more conferences in the ensuing days, weeks. So stay tuned for that. This has been the Trash Man on behalf of RosterWatch.com. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you heard, leave us a comment, give us a follow. Join us at RosterWatch. And until next time, be ready.